Hello, Libra Sun, Scorpio Rising. It is time for your year ahead reading. But we're going to start off with a little bit of astrology first. With that Scorpio Rising, you come off as somebody who is very emotionally deep or has hidden depths, a bit of a mystery to those around you. You don't show all of your cards. You also have this investigative type of personality or impression where maybe you ask a lot of questions to others, but you also don't like to answer those deep questions. Twists and turns of Scorpio. Now, with that Scorpio rising, that means your sun is most likely in the 12th house. That won't be true for everybody, but most likely. The 12th house is a house of hidden things, of the deep psyche, things we don't want to show to the world, things we tend to keep to ourselves. So there is this sense for you of needing to hide your desire for quality items or nice things, and instead going for the lower quality, trying to hide your desire for balance. You do really want things to be fair across the board, but you tend to typically choose one side or the other externally, even though that may not truly be how you're feeling on the inside. So lots of hidden depths to you. Interesting, very interesting. Now let's get into your cards. I'm going to have you, the first month for you is going to be October of 2024. But when I lay out and talk about the cards, they're just going to be labeled months 1 through 12. So just know that month 1 for you is October of 2024, and then the 12 months from that point on. Okay, I don't know if I already cut, so I'll cut again if we did. That's what it's meant to be. All right, so here we go. So month 1, which is October, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So just for saying it one time, because I tend to get these confused if I try and keep up with every reading. This would be October, November, December, January, February, March. Months 1 through 6. Month 7, 8, and 9. And then month 10, 11, and 12. So that was October, November, December, January, February, March. So this is April, May, June, July, August, September. And then on the back of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups. So you have quite a few auspicious cards in here. It feels like fresh starts in a way. You're turning over a new leaf and things are going better for you for the most part. But we'll see what each card or each month brings up as we get into them. Now, if we're starting off here with this Knight of Cups, cups are about our emotions and intuition. And knights for me are somebody who knows how things are supposed to be. They read it somewhere, but they have no personal experience yet. So the Knight of Cups is all about going out there and gaining that experience, meeting new people, figuring out what they like and don't like in partners, in friends, in work groups. It's as if this is all new to you. So I don't know if you're coming out of a long relationship and now you're on your own, or you've moved to a new area and it's a fresh start in some way for you. This could even have to do with going from high school to college, where it's a completely new environment and potentially a completely new groups of people that you'll be interacting with. In theory, on shows, you've seen how you think it should be, but when you get into the actual day-to-day living of it, that is a new thing. And that's where you learn what your limits are, what your negotiables or non-negotiables are. The type of people that fit with you or that you fit with. And how you feel about each one is going to be key here. Trust your emotions in this. Leverage that part of yourself. That Scorpio rising, that can also be a very, very deeply intuitive sign. So if you're feeling a little off about somebody, trust that and move on to the next person. Don't feel like you need to leap into immediate friendship or connections with the first people you meet. It is okay to be selective. All right, Let's get into your individual months. So starting off here with month one, again, October, we're starting off with the Justice card. So this is indicating that something is being resolved one way or the other. So it could be in your favor or not, but it will be resolved. It'll be done. It'll be over with so that now you can move on with your life. And perhaps this is the point where you're being set free or where you are disconnecting from the past and now moving onward with your future. But there is a sense of closure here. And honestly, it does feel 50-50 as far if it's in your favor or not. But this is the way it is supposed to work out. There's a lesson learned on either side of that coin. So even in the victory, there's still going to have to be some sort of compromise. Whatever happens, you're not going to get 100% in your favor. There will be some sort of compromise. It just depends on how you feel about how you view it. It is your choice to work with that or try to push against it. If you keep trying to push against it and change it, then you will be eternally stuck in that spot, that space, in this situation, which means you're denying yourself closure. Do not deny yourself closure. Let yourself move on from that. And that's month one. Month two, we have the Page of Coins. So pages are somebody who hasn't read the book yet. The knight's read the book, the page has not. They don't even know what book to read. So they have a lot of questions. They don't know what's really going on out there. It's young, it's fresh, it's new energy, it's a bit naive, but it's excited for the future too. They have no idea what's to come, but they're excited to find out. And I like this depiction because it shows this young man shoving against the side of the horse, trying to get the horse to move, but that horse is just not budging. So clearly his tactics need to change. He may need some direction. I feel like there's somebody in your life that you're going to need to be working with and helping provide direction to here in month two, which would be November. So you may see them making mistakes. You may see them being very awkward and not understanding the mechanics of a situation even. This may be like needing to change somebody how to change a tire or do something that's fairly basic, or what seems obvious to you will not be obvious to them. So they need your wisdom. They need your advice to help them figure out how to do this, how to proceed, and help give them some sort of direction in life. Now, this is somebody, they could be a little bit stubborn too, so be patient and try and help them work through and solve this. In month three, we have the Two of Wands. Now, this is a card indicating a planning and adventure, planning for the future, brainstorming and coming up with all kinds of ideas. But these are things that you're excited about, things that fire you up. So this could be planning a vacation, planning a move, planning to purchase a new vehicle, planning for a special art project or some sort of creative outlet where you need certain supplies, but it has a deadline. There is a definite distinctive goal here, and you're excited about it, and you're just all about planning it and figuring out all the logistics for it. It's all about the logistics here in month three. So planning for something to come in the future. And don't hold your dream big here. You may be surprised at what you can accomplish, but set your goals higher than you maybe typically would have. And then in month four, we have the Joy card, the Sun. It's all about joy. It's vitality. It's living. It's feeling beautiful and healthy and just in good mood. So this is a month where I know you just can't, it's going to be hard to bring you down emotionally. There are moments of great joy here in this month. Some of them are unexpected delights, but it's like you're finding it hard to find the negative things in life this month, which is a very good thing. It's very invigorating too. So you may find yourself with more energy than you typically would have. But it's a very positive month. If there's something you've been wanting to ask someone or something you've been trying to curious about but haven't really looked into it, this could be a good month to do that because it could indicate good luck, good fortune in those areas. There's a potential there for that anyway. And then in month 5, we encounter someone else. This time it's the Knight of Swords. So we're back into the Knights. This time it's Swords, which is all about communication, knowledge, education, information. This is somebody who is going to be coming to you where they've read the book, but they don't know the nuances of the situation. They have no practical experience here. I think this is somebody you're going to be giving some odd jobs or giving them a task or 2 or 3 that's going to help them apply what they learned in the book to actual real life so that they can learn the nuances of the situation, so they can learn, pick up or discover new avenues of research to dig into for this. And that might even be part of it, is recommending some additional books or skills to pick up, things like that based on your own experience for them. And then in month 6, we have the 10 of coins. Now this is indicating success again for you. 10 of coins is like the legacy card. You're at a point in your life where you have had great success, or at least some sort of success, that to the point that this now becomes your new 0 set point. You typically will not fall backward from this point. You can only spring forward. If you spring forward and you fall backward, it's only going to be this point, which is success. This is very meaningful to you. This may be even an emotional point for you. This could mean you've reached a certain point in a savings account, something that you've always wanted to have, maybe 3 months of emergency funding, whatever it is. That makes you feel good. That makes you feel proud. That makes you feel very secure and ready to face whatever may come. Maybe you're purchasing your first home. Maybe you've moved into your first apartment. Or perhaps you've gotten a promotion or a raise. This could even indicate a retirement. But this is a turning point for you. And things from this point on, where you're at now is something that you're going to just be able to continue to build on long into the future. So there's a sense of positivity, a recognition of your success, and a desire to share that and celebrate it with your friends and your family, because it's a very meaningful and poignant feeling moment for you. Now down here in month 7, we have the 5 of Wands. So this is indicating there's some competition out there. And it may be related to this here up in month 3 with that 2 of Wands. If this had to do with some sort of creative project, or maybe it was like entering a race or some sort of competition. So you had to get everything together and you were planning your project out. And now this is the month where the actual competition is. Don't judge this is for you personally. Do not judge your work, your progress against anyone else's. Your story is yours alone. Focus on what you have done, what you have created, the reason, etc. And don't point to anybody else's work if you're trying to compare or point out differences. Just tell them what makes yours better generally to you. It has to come from within you. Because if you then start to point to other people's work, you're drawing attention away from yours. And that is not what you want. You want the focus to be on what you're working on what you've created, on what you've submitted, on the work that you're putting in. So there's going to be a lot of activity going on. There will be people all around you jostling you, trying to throw you off your game. Keep your eye on the ball. Stay focused on your work. And that's how you succeed here in month 7. And then in month 8, the world is yours. This is the Magician card. This is indicating you have the skills, you have the knowledge, you have the connections, you have the resources, you have everything you need to manifest the life you want, to reach any goals that you might set for yourself. You have what it takes. And this may be a month where that really sinks in. You have what it takes. There's an acknowledgement of your success back here in month 6, but it's really sinking in here in month 8. And perhaps you even won in this competition. Perhaps you came out on top, and that even solidifies it more. You really can accomplish anything you set your mind to. So this may be where you now evaluating here in month 8 some of the goals you have, and maybe you're upping the ante a bit, making them a bit more ambitious because you know you're capable of achieving that. So it's a great sense of one, responsibility and acknowledgement of your power and your capabilities. Complete satisfaction kind of here too. Oh, we have 3 major arcana in a row here too. So this is a significant point in time. And then we have the Chariot here in month 9. Now the Chariot is indicating you are taking charge now. You are taking charge of your life. You are picking the direction you want to go, and you're off to the races. It's pretty quick moving. So it could be that up to this point, you had not made a decision. I'm just using this as an example to move. But now at the beginning of month 9, you're like, you know what? I think we should move. And by the end of month 9, you're moving. It happens very, very quickly. Once you make up your mind, boom, off to the, I've already said that, guys. It's happening. You set things in motion. You're taking action to make it happen. So, but it is very decisive. It needs to be quick decisions. And it's a fearless feeling too. You're just ready to go. You're ready to take things to the next level and take on the next challenge. There's eagerness in there. And then in month 10, we have the Lovers. So this is a month that's all about commitment. Now that can be to yourself, it could be to a friend, it could be to a romantic partner, it could be to business. But this is about evaluating your commitment to this connection, to this relationship. You're making a decision on if you want to continue this, if you want to take things to the next level, if you're good with the status quo. This is also recommending that you have a discussion with this partner about where you want to take things next, about things you want to do with them in the future. What are their expectations? What would they like to do? This is a month dedicated to your relationship. And if you're not in a relationship, again, it could be any other connection in your life. There is a potential for somebody new to come in, but make sure you're taking the time to really evaluate how you feel in this. Have some deep discussions here. Don't be afraid to bring up subjects that maybe in the past you would have waited until 6 months to a year down the road. This feels like a month where you want to have clarity, so you know if this is worth sticking with or not. And that's month 10. In month 11, we have the King of Swords. So this is an advisor. This could be a legal person. This could be, now I'm feeling legal, or it could be somebody who's in financial planning or business planning. They're very good at planning and helping you come up with a business plan, helping you put together the legal documents, whatever it is you're needing. This may be somebody you're going to for advice about this relationship, about this decision here you made back in month 9, or potentially what happened up here in month 6, this accomplishment. Maybe you're wanting to really ramp up your successes here to the next level, and this person can help you with that. So if you own your own business, for example, they can help you come up with expansion plans or something like that. It's going to be a specialist. It is masculine energy. It's swords, which we've had before, which are about, again, communication, knowledge, and information. This is somebody who's not going to be emotionally involved in your decisions, your business, whatever it is. They're very practical. They're very, it's all about the facts and the figures. It's all about the laws and the regulations, the legalese of it all. It's, again, very much focused on the air element here as far as communication goes. So that feels what this type of connection, what this is all about this month, is really ramping up, solidifying, and coming up with plan A, B, and C if needed with the expertise of this person. And then we're ending on a good note here in month 12 with the 9 of coins. This is another card indicating success. Take a moment or 2 or 10 to appreciate the life that you're building here and how far you've come since the beginning of this year. This is saying take time to be in your space, admire what you like, literally the rooms around you, be out in your garden, smelling the flowers, smelling the grass, enjoying the sun or the shade. Appreciate this life, have gratitude. This is a month of gratitude for you. Celebrate that. Enjoy it. Indulge that secret hidden Libra Sun house of yours a little bit and maybe buy something indulgent for yourself. It could be something very small or bigger, but you'll know exactly what it is. Okay, that is what I have for you, Libra Sun, Scorpio Rising, for your year ahead. Please hit that like button. Please share this with others. And please hit subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.